Hello, welcome to tutorial number 9. In this tutorial, we'll be covering how to set file timestamps. So let's just go to a file listing, and as I mentioned earlier, the file timestamp is shown in the file statistics area over here. So as I move between files, I can see the timestamp on each of those files. I can also change the file display by hitting the Alt key and F, and this toggles between about 6 different file display modes, and you can choose a mode which gives the amount of information you want. As we'll be changing file timestamps, this file display is quite good. It shows the 8.3 file name, file size, file attributes, and the timestamp. So now that we've got that, to change the timestamp on a file, you just press the N key, and you're initially given the current time. So if I was to hit enter now, it'll just change the file timestamp to current time. If I wanted to use the original file timestamp, I can hold down the control and hit Y to clear that line, and then hit the tab key, and that will just pre-fill what the original timestamp was. So then I could edit that and maybe bump it up by a year and hit enter. And as you can see, the file timestamp has now been updated. Now if I wanted to change the timestamp on a bunch of files, I can use the control tag feature. So I'll just tag a few files and then hit Control N to timestamp a tag set of files. And this time I'm just going to change the timestamp to the current time. And there we go. You can see that the time for those files have now been updated. And now the timestamp that I've changed is the modified timestamp, the file modified timestamp. If I wanted to change, say, the created or the last access timestamp, I can change the time mode by hitting the Alt key and N. And here I can select either the created, modified, or accessed time stamps. So let's say I use the created timestamps now. And now this will show the timestamp for the created field for each of those files. And as you can see, the day of the week letters are now all uppercase. And that's a kind of a hint to let you know which mode it is. So created is all uppercase. If I hit Alt N again and do accessed, all lowercase is the last accessed timestamp. And as you can see, all these files were last accessed today. And if I switch back to the last modified, as you can see, it's just title case. So that's uppercase, the first letter is uppercase, and then lowercase the second. And if I was to run the timestamp command, it would actually use that particular mode that I'm in. So if I switch back to the created mode and hit the timestamp command, it will now change the created timestamp. So if I select the current time, so that's changed the created timestamp to the current time. So that's basically it. File timestamps.